The only women who get upset when you set boundaries are those who want you to have none, so that they can continue to extract from you. A woman who values you would welcome your boundaries. She may not always agree with them, but she will certainly respect them. What's the difference between the man who gets all the respect and the one who is being pushed around and walked all over? Boundaries. When you don't set the necessary boundaries in your relationship, disrespect go dey. Masculine energy without boundaries is just confidence without direction. When you learn how to embrace masculine energy, and this is not you being too cold or becoming too arrogant or dismissive, but clear loving limits, you can change the dynamic. So let's talk about the boundaries that actually make women value and respect you. Number one, don't over explain who you are. When you try so hard to justify your actions, you argue a lot just to be understood. That is you translating yourself. And you know what? Women have zero respect for that kind of behavior. As a man, say what it is you want to say and don't over explain yourself. You can say it once or twice and that's it. She gets it. But if you begin to explain too much, it will become as if you're whining and she'll look at you as if you're a sissy. Setting the necessary boundaries by not over explaining yourself is key, and is the beginning of you having that good balance in your relationship. You know, you being the masculine energy and she being the feminine energy. Because let me give you an example. If you're a guy who maybe you say, I want my coffee with plenty sugar. I said, I want my coffee with plenty sugar. And you say it like 10 times. That energy you're giving is not a masculine energy. Masculine energy does not nag. Another aspect of this is that you don't need to teach her that loyalty needs to exist offline and online in your relationship. As I am now, my husband does not need to remind me that I have to maintain modesty and not entertain passes from men online and even offline. Okay, these are basic things that she should know. I mean, if you're old enough to be in a relationship, then you should be old enough to understand certain boundaries. Be done with trying to convince a woman to act right. The moment you start justifying your boundaries to a woman who enjoys crossing them, then that relationship already has a crack and it's only a matter of time before it collapses. Number two, don't overshare just to feel chosen. You don't need to say everything and tell her your entire life history, especially for someone you're just beginning to date, just because you want her to accept you. You tell her deep secrets about yourself, or you begin to tell her things about your friends, or you bring in your ex and you begin to discuss your ex in your present relationship. That's doing too much and it's going to make her lose respect for you, because if you talk about your ex so much, then she will think that eventually, if maybe she's not in that relationship with you anymore, that's how you're going to talk about her with the next woman, of course, that will come your way. There are so many ways you can make a woman trust you without necessarily sharing so much. Real connection is not built on how much you reveal, but how safe you feel while revealing it. If she does not take you for who you are and respect your boundaries, then you're just being tolerated and not being valued. Your calm, cool confidence is what she needs to feel safe. And once that happens, she's going to value you and respect you. If you're enjoying the video so far, now is a good time to hit that like button and subscribe. You see that red button down there? Press now free. Thank you so much for doing that. It helps more people get to see this video. And also, I'd like to have you in this space. So go ahead, subscribe, and let's get back to the video. Number three, you don't lower your standards just to keep someone. Boundaries are not there to control others, but to protect you. If you'd have to lower your standards just so that someone will be in your life, then that relationship is not worth it. If someone only stays with you when you bend the rules, ignore your needs, or tolerate disrespect, then what kind of relationship is that, really? The right person stays with you because of your boundaries, not in spite of them. And lowering your standards might delay the ending of a relationship, but it will definitely deepen the wound. When you allow yourself to be walked over, she's watching you and she knows it. Because one thing with us women is that we respect boundaries so much. If you allow yourself to be walked all over by her, then she would also have that mindset that when you go out there, Other people are going to walk all over you. You will not be a man who can stand his ground. And in that kind of dynamic, she will not feel safe. She'll feel like, hey, this man that is always everything, yes. They even they quarrel, they even they talk anything. Everything goes with him. Ah, which kind of man be this? So how is he going to stand his ground? What if, something is happening and he's not taking any stand at all? Where does that leave me? What happens to me? What becomes of me? She's already having that line of thoughts. So that's why you need to maintain your boundaries. Don't be so scared that she will leave you. Some of you, because you have that woman who has kind of ticked off all the boxes for you. Now you think that she's everything. If she leaves you, your life go end. Who says so? It's not worth it. Whatever is worth doing well. If you're going to be in a relationship, then you should be with someone who respects and values you as a person, who respects your boundaries, even though she doesn't always agree with them. Number 4, you control the emotional pace. If you don't get overly excited, needy, or anxious too fast, you naturally create respect and emotional safety. People take cues from how you show up emotionally. Set the emotional tempo. Don't rush intimacy. Don't be too quick to react emotionally just so you can please someone. Stay calm, grounded, and consistent. When you're steady, the other person adjusts to your pace instead of you chasing theirs. Number 5, you don't act tough just to impress. This is another huge aspect. And a lot of guys do this thing. Just because you want her to feel impressed, you begin to act tough. Even when you're not fine, you don't say it. You're just acting tough. Are you okay? Yeah, I am good. I'm perfect. 100%. 10 over 10. No, you're not good. It's showing on your face. The pressure is much. There is nothing wrong with saying it. Don't think that if you act all tough and everything, it will make me then be with you and respect you. If I get the little hint that you're pretending, then that would make me run away from you faster than I can ever come to you. How many times have you acted tough or overlooked disrespect so that peace will reign? You say this to yourself, make peace just there. I don't want wahala. No. If you take disrespect now and pretend to be all right, you see that wahala you're running away from, you're only delaying it. When you go come later in the future, you go come with double dose. Like, it doesn't work. You might think that you're maintaining the peace for now, but it's like sweeping things under the carpet. It's only a matter of time before one day you just raise the carpet and realize that the whole house is messed up. Don't pretend that things are okay when they are not. So if she does something disrespectful, call it out with respect, of course, because it's a mutual thing. It's not one-sided. In as much as we're talking about how men love to be respected, women also deserve to be respected. This is not saying you should be violent, but call out the disrespect. You don't need to perform independence and strength to show your worth. You're allowed to care, to feel, to speak without apology. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this is of help to you. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not done so yet, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.